Okay.
So there's nothing you guys can do. Like, I can't press any charges against
We can't do anything. We can't do anything again as far as the jewelry goes.
She's been drugging my kid with Genexa, dude. It's like an allergy medicine to make him go to sleep. I watch him get sick and puke, and she smacks him like my mom. I can't be around her. She triggers me and makes me like bipolar.
Hi, buddy.
What's the boy?
What's that?
What's the boy?
Where's the boy?
What's the boy?
I don't know. Hi.
Hi.
You must love the police, huh?
He loves the police and firemen. Firemen are his favorite, but...
Hi. Well, firemen are better.
What?
It's a safer job.
Yeah, it's boy. Do the boy. Like
He's asking about a boy.
Doesn't speak very well.
What's going on?
My husband's been having a manic episode for about 2 weeks now,
Okay.
and he's not taking his meds. And I came home and he stole my jewelry box.
Okay.
Like, my jewelry box is gone. Like, all of my
he have,
sentimental stuff.
Does he have a drug habit by chance?
He has in the past, but the last 3 years he's been totally clean.
Do you think he's
he's
relapsed?
doing it in spite. He's accusing me of sleeping with the neighbor, which we've only lived here for about 8 months. It's the guy that he talks to over there all the time.
Okay.
And I've literally only just said hello to this man.
What's the boy?
And he goes over there and talks to him all the time. And he was asking me today if I was having an affair with him. And I was like, when he said his name, I was like, I don't even know who you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remembered, and I was like, well, you're being so rude. Like, I've never done anything. And he's like, you need to pack your stuff and leave. And I've been working all day.
So you think he took your stuff out of spite rather than maybe going to pawn it for maybe some street drugs?
He does
or something?
go to pawn things. So,
Okay.
I just don't know what else to do. Like, I mean, that's not his stuff.
How long have
It's
you guys
mine.
been married?
7 years.
Okay, so
He's never stolen anything from me before.
the way the law sees it, because it's mutual, it's marriage, it's
But it's
mutual
like
property.
my grandma's
I understand
stuff.
that. Well, here, what we
I
can
don't
do.
know how else to get him to stop. Like, he is on like this manic escapade.
What's he doing?
He's
Just like not being himself, or
yeah, he's screaming. He's got delusions. He hears voices. He's not taking his medications like he should.
Okay. Does he come home every night?
For like 2 or 3 hours, and he sleeps, and then he leaves.
Okay.
So there's nothing you guys can do. Like, I can't press any charges against him.
We can't do anything again as far as the jewelry goes. Here, I'm going to give you the best advice I possibly can. Okay. As far as the jewelry goes, because it's mutual property, marriage property, can't do anything about that. But the next time he comes home, if you think that he's having some sort of a manic episode,
They don't take him because he's not being threatening or violent.
and that's what I was going to ask next. If he's not being threatened or violent, they're going to come, they're going to talk to him, and then, yeah, give your mommy huggies. Give your mom a hug. Can you give your mom a hug? Do you know how to give hugs? I'm sure he does.
What's the boy?
I don't know.
It's so unfair.
Yes.
It's stuff that's not his. It's stuff that I had before I was married.
I know. Here, if it was a neighbor, if it was a cousin or something like that, then we'd be able to do something about that. Because it is marital property, we can't do anything about that. But we might be able to help him with his manic situation. But we have to know where he's at. We have a car description right now.
Boy. And the what are the color boy?
Yeah. So here, do me a favor. If you're worried about his mental status, because he's not been taking his medication, you said he's not threatening, he's not violent, which is good. And
I
would
mean, he
hate
yells and he screams and stuff, but he's not like physically tried to do anything or said that he's going to harm me.
It's more of a psychological thing.
Yeah.
So, when he comes home and if he's acting like that, your best bet is to call us, and we'll come over here. We'll talk to him.
Yeah, but he won't go anywhere.
So you've had the medics called on him before?
This has happened so many times, and they never take him unless he agrees, or if he does something unsafe.
Yes.
It's just a nightmare.
As far as the relationship goes, is it something you guys are going to work on, or is it
I don't
something
even
that's
know.
going to?
Like this time, his doctor prescribed him a steroid like 2 weeks ago because he was having back problems, and we didn't know that would cause someone to have psychosis or mania that has this disorder, and we didn't realize until after he had done taking the 6 days.
Well, there's also what's called an involuntary committal that you can do as a spouse because you know him better than I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah.
Okay? You can also petition the hospital to take him involuntarily. Okay, but that's going to be based off of what you
that's
tell
only
them.
if he says he's threatening or something, right? I mean, I've gone through that
if
before, and they won't just take him.
Even an involuntary, they won't take him. Here, I don't know where the boy is.
Like the car.
I wish I had a better answer for you.
Like
But
the car.
if the medics aren't going to take him, I'm guessing he knows what to say to them.
Yes, he manipulates her.
Okay, but here, if he's having a manic episode and you record him having a manic episode, something that he can't explain because he's just banging his head against the wall or doing whatever, then when the medics show up, you show that to him. Okay? I have to tell you, this is a two-party consent state, so in order to record him, you have to say, I'm going to record you. Okay? Just to cover your own rear end.
Thank you, baby.
Like the car.
I know.
Do you work right now? Or are you full-time mom?
No, I work all the time. I'm the breadwinner.
Okay.
Why?
In the meantime,
I can't believe there's nothing that can be done that he stole something from me.
it's marital property. We deal with it all the time.
Even though it's like stuff that I had before we
Still.
were married.
Still the same thing. Once you guys are joined in marriage, then it's considered marital property.
Oh, God.
Hopefully he's just holding it just for
I think
whatever
he's
reason.
going to pawn a lot of it because he doesn't have any money right now. Oh, God.
Most people that do that, I'd be more concerned about maybe them dipping more towards street drugs again.
Yeah,
When he was using, what was he using?
cocaine.
Okay. Well, my biggest concern...
I mean, if you guys have a lookout for his cars, are you even going to pull him over or anything? Like, what do you do?
Here, he took
He shouldn't be driving, so...
He took property that's marital property, so I can't do anything for the theft. Okay? He didn't strike you or anything like that, so it's not a domestic battery. So we really don't have... I mean, we could do we could stop him and check his mental status, but we got to find him first. And I do have his plate. He drives a 4Runner, right? Okay. We can look around, see if our license plate readers are hitting anywhere. Maybe I'll check. Does he drink? Does he?
He hasn't drank in about 2 years, but he used to drink a lot.
Did he frequent any bars around here?
We used to live in Lombard, and he would go down there. I don't know what he's been doing the last couple days.
Okay. I mean, I could check the bars in town. Maybe he's up at Caps or Mahoney's or something. Maybe he's in there.
He never went to Caps or Mahoney's.
No.
I don't even know where he would be.
I wish I had a better answer for you, but I can't do anything about the property. Okay? When I could do something is when it becomes physical or threatening, or the young one here, is in danger. But, I mean, you're not in danger.
Yeah.
So you might want to consider your options as far as the relationship goes. And
I was trying to work with him because he didn't do anything this time to induce it. It was like the doctor did it,
The doctor did it with his
It
medication.
wasn't his fault,
Yeah.
that he took this medication that the doctor prescribed. So I was like trying to work with him.
Here, what time does he usually get home? All hours. He doesn't have a job?
He works as a handyman, but he's like been doing his own thing, but he hasn't.
Okay.
He's just like not here ever.
When he comes home next, and if he's having an episode, like I said,
Like the car.
unfortunately you got to tell him you got to record. You got to tell him, I'm going to record you.
Yeah.
Okay? If he does something that he can't explain away to the medics might take him. Okay? But other than that, there's really nothing the police can do about it. Okay? He hasn't broken any laws. I don't want it to go that far either. So, you say he's never been violent. He's never been...
Well, he has been violent in the past. He's choked me and stuff, but like recently that hasn't happened.
If that happens again, then it's something that's enforceable. It's actionable.
No, I know, but he knows that
He knows it. It seems like he knows that, and he seems like he knows what to say to the medics. So, I mean, if you were in fear of your safety, I would say go get an order of protection, something like that. But I mean,
I tried to do that the other day, but they won't give me anything because there hasn't been any.
Because there's no history.
There's no threatening thing in the last few days.
You have to have a history. Yeah, because they have to be able to, justify it. So. What I'll do, there's one pawn shop in town. There's actually 2 pawn shops in town. I'll go there now, and I'll see if anybody with his name. I have his name on the computer.
Okay.
It's something Hall. Christopher Hall.
Christopher Hall. It's my whole entire jewelry box.
Okay. I'll see if Christopher Hall has pawned anything. Okay?
I mean, do I have to buy it back, though?
No,
like,
well...
is it, because it's not... I don't know.
We'll
I don't
see.
have the money to do that.
We'll see. Let me check first, okay?
I think he likes to go to the one that's... Oh, my brain's not working right.
The one on St. Charles Road?
St. Charles Road, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll run over there and check.
I think it's Sterling?
Yeah, Sterling Knight.
I think that's the one that he likes to go to.
If he comes home and he's having a manic episode, call the police. Don't even hesitate, okay? That way at least we can start getting some sort of documentation of his mental issues.
Okay.
Because you've been here 8 months?
We've lived here since July of last year, so like almost a year now.
Almost a year, okay. Well, it's the first I've been here, so that's a good thing.
Well, he's been fine for about 3 years.
It's just recently he's taken a turn.
Just because of this stupid medication. It literally made him psychotic.
Okay. All right, well, you might want to get a hold of his doctor too then.
I've been calling, but because HIPAA, they won't tell me anything. And they won't do
well, you could tell them stuff. You could tell them
I've been calling
this is
them
what he's acting like.
I called the psychiatrist, I called the doctor that prescribed the medications, but they won't call me back.
Okay, but you're a spouse, so you'd think they'd have some sort of cut through for that. No?
They won't. They won't tell me anything, and they tell me repeatedly that they can't tell me anything.
I'm going to go to Sterling and Knight, and I'll see if anybody with that name pawned anything, and then I'll let you know. Okay? I have your number on the ticket.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Bye.
On June 11th, 2025, a Villa Park officer responded to a domestic disturbance in DuPage County, Illinois. The encounter lasted nearly 17 minutes and exposed critical gaps at the intersection of mental health, law, marital property, and domestic violence statute.
So, I'll just tell you exactly. So we just got a call now that said you grabbed her or something. No, she just tried to take money out of my... I have no idea what is wrong. Why does she keep calling?
That's just what she literally just told us. So I haven't even been back over there yet. But I saw you on the skateboard, right? So obviously, you don't want us to just believe whatever she says, right? You want us to talk to you. So what happened? Or did anything happen?
She's been drugging my kid with Genexa, dude. It's like an allergy medicine to make him go to sleep. I watch him get sick and puke, and she smacks him like my mom. I can't be around her. She triggers me and makes me like bipolar.
Well, what happened? Well, what happened just now? Like, cause we just
She just went into my car and started like trying to steal money out of my car. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, "You need to get out of my car." Period.
Okay, and then what happened? No, I'm just trying to figure it out, man. I don't know. I haven't even talked to her.
She my money. I took the money out.
Okay, that's it.
That's it.
Okay. The other officer's heading there now to talk to her, but I was gonna go talk to both of you guys, but I saw you on your skateboard.
Yeah.
So obviously I have to get your side. I can't just believe what somebody else says.
Right.
26, no answer
Yeah.
at the door.
So they're gonna go talk to her, and we'll get it all sorted out.
Sounds good.
How much money? What did she grab? Do you have the money on you? Is it to show?
Yeah, it was like $8 or something. She tried to grab this $5 and
Okay.
yeah, she tried to grab money.
Yeah.
It was like $8.
And I don't know you. What's your first name?
Christopher.
Christopher. What's up, Chris? I just don't like if I don't know who you are. It's been like, hey, sir, guy, all the time.
Oh, no, I get
Chris,
you.
yeah. You prefer Christopher or Chris?
Christopher.
Christopher. Yeah, man. Like I said, I don't know. I was happy to be in the area. I stopped by, and then as I leave.
She used to call the police when we lived in Lombard, and I thought maybe when we went to Villa Park it'd be a new start, and she wouldn't call the police anymore. But it's just like here she goes again.
Well, once we get it all sorted out, I mean, what was the? So I obviously I got there at the end. What was the issue that they were just there for?
Oh, that was because I made a call to St. Charles that she was over at Mike Bassey's house, this firefighter, and she's been sleeping with, and he's been giving her honey and all that stuff, and they've been Genexing him up and then having sex. I found the bottle on the sink when I walked into my bathroom, so I know that she gave it to him. And
that sucks, man.
Yeah, dude. Like what the? Drugging my child, smacking my child. I mean, it's just.
I meant just I'm gonna say I believe you because I have no reason for you to lie to me. Just to Christopher, if she's cheating you, that sucks.
Yeah, do it the whole time.
Dude, that sucks.
Slept with the neighbor even.
Here?
Yeah, across the street from my house.
Like right now? This guy there?
I went to Oregon to visit my grandma, and they slept together.
All right, what happened at the house?
Right.
She just tried to take money. I just took it out of her hand. That's it.
The wife asked whether her husband could be charged with theft for removing her jewelry box from the home. Under the Illinois Marriage and Dissolution of Marriage Act, property held during a marriage is presumed marital property, regardless of who purchased it or when. A spouse cannot steal what the law already recognizes as jointly owned. No theft charge. No criminal remedy. Correct call by the officer. The wife then raised the possibility of involuntary commitment. Under 405 Illinois Compiled Statutes, 5, Article 3, involuntary admission requires a finding that the individual poses a danger to self or others, or is unable to provide for their own basic physical needs. Manic behavior alone, without threat or imminent harm, does not clear that bar. The officer correctly identified this limitation and advised the wife to call police the next time her husband exhibited symptoms, to begin building the documented record. That documentation is not administrative. It is the evidentiary foundation for any future petition for involuntary commitment or emergency order of protection. On the recording issue, Illinois operates under all-party consent for private conversations, codified at 720 Illinois Compiled Statutes 5, Section 14.2. The officer correctly advised the wife to announce her intent to record before doing so. Failure to do so in a private residential setting could expose any recording to suppression and the recorder to criminal liability. The wife disclosed a prior history of physical violence, including choking. Under 750 Illinois Compiled Statutes 60, Section 214. Prior acts of domestic violence support a petition for an emergency order of protection even without a recent incident. The court's refusal to grant one here suggests insufficient documentation, which loops directly back to the officer's advice. Every future call builds the record the court needs. When the officer located Christopher Hall on a public street, the initial contact was a consensual citizen encounter, not a detention. Under Berkemer v. McCarty, 468, United States 420, decided in 1984. Questioning during a street encounter is non-custodial. Miranda warnings are not required. Hall's admission that he took money from his wife's hand was made voluntarily, in public, without any coercion visible on camera. That admission became the evidentiary cornerstone of the domestic battery arrest that followed. The arrest rested on 720 Illinois Compiled Statutes 5 Section 12.3.2 Illinois Domestic Battery. The statute has two prongs. First, causing bodily harm to a family or household member. Second, making physical contact of an insulting or provoking nature with a family or household member. No injury is required under the second prong. If Hall grabbed his wife's hand as she alleged that physical contact alone satisfies the statute, his own admission corroborated her account. Probable cause was established under the totality of circumstances standard from Illinois v. Gates, 462, United States, 213, 1983. The arrest itself was executed consistent with Graham v. Connor, 490, United States, 386, 1989. Proportionate force, larger cuffs substituted. Double-locked comfort verified. No excessive force issue arises from the Bodycam record. However, one critical failure is documented in this footage. When Hall alleged that his wife was drugging the child with Xanax and physically striking him. That allegation triggered mandatory reporting obligations under 325 Illinois Compiled Statutes 5, Section 4, the Abused and Neglected Child Reporting Act. Law enforcement is explicitly a mandatory reporter under that statute. Reasonable cause to believe a child has been abused or neglected requires a report to DCFS, not discretion, not judgment, not delay. No DCFS referral. No on-camera documentation of the allegation, and no follow-up question directed at the child's welfare is audible in this recording.
And sorry, money. Yeah, she tried to grab $8. Jewelry. Just $8 is all it was. She said it was jewelry. No, there's no jewelry. There's no more jewelry. I gave her back the box. Okay, what about the jewelry that was in the car? There is no more jewelry in the car. She said there was jewelry in the car. She's lying. 100%, point blank.
So you grabbed something out of her hands?
Yeah, $8.
$8.
Yes,
Cash.
cash. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I just saw him skateboarding, so obviously I haven't been over there yet either.
No, I talked to her.
Okay, so he's been over
I
there.
talked to her. Okay, here. Unfortunately, she has a different story than you. She says that she was picking up jewelry and she reached up on the center console and you grabbed her hand, but you hurt her hand. Okay?
Okay.
So that's considered domestic battery.
That is?
Yep.
Okay.
You're arrested domestic battery. Doesn't necessarily have to cause injury, but it's insulting and provoking.
Can you just make sure the cuffs aren't too tight for me?
No, we'll check it.
Yeah, because I've had
56 show mail cuffs.
My thumb went numb for like almost 3 years because cuffs were on too tight.
He's got the bigger cuffs on too, so he'll be able to.
You got the bigger cuffs and they're being double locked.
Do you want me to drop this cable back off at your place?
Do I now?
You want to drop it off at your place?
Yeah, I'll put it. Yeah, he just put it in my car.
I'll put it.
In the garage.
Can I put it?
She's waiting out front.
That's fine. I'll go put it back.
Okay.
All right.
Anything sharp on me?
No, nothing sharp.
Just the money?
Money, little herb, hasn't even been opened yet.
Is that from the dispensary?
Yeah.
So, even though it didn't
Yeah, it's all right.
mark her.
Yeah, it's okay. I get it. Yeah. All good.
One for UPS and one for FTA for UPS.
All right, I'm gonna go put it on the yard somewhere. Yeah, I don't want him to say broken or whatever.
Regarding the marijuana found during the search incident to arrest, the Cannabis Regulation and Tax Act, effective January 1, 2020, legalized recreational possession in Illinois for adults up to 30 grams. The officer correctly declined to treat it as a separate offense. No issue there. The responding officer receives a B+. Legal analysis was accurate across multiple complex areas. The arrest was procedurally sound. The grade falls short of an A solely because of the failure to document or act on Hall's allegation of child abuse, an omission that carries mandatory, not discretionary, legal weight. Christopher Hall receives a C+. Cooperation during arrest is credited. However, Hall made self-incriminating admissions in a non-custodial street setting, without invoking his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. His statement provided the officer with probable cause that Hall himself could have withheld. The wife receives a B. She engaged cooperatively and provided actionable information. The grade reflects early framing errors on the theft issue and a fragmented approach to the call sequence that complicated the officer's response. 3 takeaways from this encounter. First, in domestic situations involving marital property documentation, not police action is the primary legal tool available to the non-offending spouse. Second, every street conversation with law enforcement is potentially non-custodial. Nothing said voluntarily in public prior to formal arrest is protected by Miranda. Third, mandatory reporting laws do not bend to competing priorities on scene. When a child abuse allegation is raised, the statute requires action, not later, not contingent. Now, let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.